नमस्ते करुतारुते कोलसूरभयङ्करी सर्वपापहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते अम्मा 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 महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते सर्वज्ञे सर्ववरदे सर्वदुष्टभयङ्करी सर्वपापहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते सिद्धिबुद्धिप्रदे देवी मुक्तिप्रदायिनी मन्त्रमूर्ते सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते अम्मा अम्मा महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते अम्मा अम्मा महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते आद्यन्तरहिते देवी आद्यशक्ति महेश्वरी योगजे योगसम्भूते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते स्थूलसूक्ष्ममहारूढे महाशक्ति महोदरे महापापहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते अम्मा अम्मा महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते पद्मासनस्थिते देवी परब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी परमेश्वरी Buddha, we are trapped in a cycle of suffering. We are being born, we grow, we become sick, we die, only to come back again for another cycle and another cycle, again and again. And we have become like this for thousands of times, looking for an experience that we have missed all throughout. Basically what happens is when your life ends, we meet the Supreme Light. People say, I went through a tunnel and I saw the light. And when you see the light, you find the most beautiful and extraordinary thing you have ever seen in your life. The source of supreme love, the source of supreme compassion, the source of pure peace and stillness. Next to the light, you look at your life. Whatever 60, 70, 100 years you have gone through, you go through in only 4 minutes. And you try to assimilate whatever you learned in that experience. But whenever you find yourself that you haven't discovered love, or you haven't discovered forgiveness, it's us that we ask the Supreme Light, I would like to have another opportunity. I missed it. I need to go back there again. So the Supreme Light that never judges anything says, so be it. So you queue up again, only to find an opportunity to come back as a human being and experience something. So each one of us come with an agreement. Those are the experiences that we agreed to go through in order to grow and learn something that has to do with love and forgiveness. We basically come again and again to discover love and forgiveness. So I would like to share a mantra that is to remember the purpose of life, why we came here. Because if you can only remember once, indeed thousands of years, what is your purpose? It's all over. Then you have the choice whether you want to come or not. If you want to continue your journey into the higher realms. See, each level is at least 100,000 times more joy and happiness than the lower level. But unless we graduate from Earth, we would like to keep on coming. The light will never judge you. The light only loves you. So this mantra is a mantra for acceptance, because you can only grow if you're able to allow yourself to be who you are. Allow whatever emotions or situations are coming to you in life and embrace them. When it comes to your external world, you have to do something to achieve your goals, to get what you want. Otherwise, you'll never get there, right? But when it comes to your inner world, whatever you do, it turns into the opposite. Let's say you're angry and you want to become peaceful or happy. If you try, you get more angry. Because in the inner world, any action becomes resistance. Whatever you resist, persists. So you get stuck. And this is the problem with most of the people. We don't grow because we try to change what we are, and we cannot. So acceptance is the key. Even if you're the worst person on earth, if you accept who you are, you start moving to the opposite. That's the paradox. So this mantra is to anchor yourself in your heart, so that you have the wisdom to cope with life as it comes. Whatever is happening right now is a result of endless factors coming all together at this point in time. It's the universe itself emerging as this experience. So this is a mantra to have that vidya or knowledge. That means acceptance is a result of intelligence. It's not a result of submitting yourself or resigning yourself or compromising reality. That's not the kind of acceptance that I'm talking about. It's a higher intelligence of being in tune with the waters. So during this chant, see if there's anything in your life that you're resisting, that you're not flowing with it, that you're not embracing. If only you could sit on the heat of that, no matter how painful it is, everything experienced completely becomes joy. Throughout history, humanity has been fascinated with one object. We have been in awe with one thing for thousands and thousands of years. That object or subject is the sun. All our ancestors, all traditional cultures, all aboriginals, they all look at the sun with this extraordinary awe. Because the sun is the only object in this life that we know that is so radiant and emanates so much energy and so much power. So we are fascinated because it's the source of life, it's the source of everything that we know. That's why our ancestors were calling the Big Father or the Divine Father to the sun. But actually that sun that we're seeing outside is only a reflection of the sun that can be awakened inside of you. Your life is not what has been till now. It's what it can become. Our human existence is an opportunity to become divine beings of light. And we can open our eyes to the supreme grace that is flowing within ourselves. We start shining like that sun, emanating that love and that grace to everything and everyone around us, becoming the source of love, becoming the source of wealth, the source of intelligence. Even if you don't talk about it, even if you don't do it, it's just what all these extraordinary masters that we have seen walking on this planet have shown us. And we gather around them to get that grace because we can feel it when we are next to them. There's some kind of magic happening and we get transformed. So now it's time for us to awaken to this potential because it's possible. Other times you could know about it, but you cannot get there. But now it's possible to get there. And during these times, in this same planet where we are walking, masters of the caliber of Jesus are walking, or the caliber of the Buddha are working among ourselves. Not only one, but many. And we can also become like them. So I would like to share a mantra that is connected with the sun, that is a worship to the sun. Probably the most primordial mantra in the Vedic knowledge. Because they know once the sun is awakened inside, the life forces are awakened, the prana is awakened within you. And your health improves dramatically. And together with that, your emotions and your psyche and your perception of life. If only you can shine your light to the world, everything will fall into place. Everything will become automatic and beautiful. That doesn't mean you won't be facing challenges. They too will be shaping your life in such a way that you can grow even farther into the light. So I would like to share this mantra, the Gayatri mantra. And during this time, just look into your life and see what are those divine qualities that you would like to awaken within yourself. Let's say you're very ill-tempered or impatient or anxious in your life. And you know that if only you would have that patience, you could achieve more, you could even grow financially more, or you can have better relationships. So during this time, just see yourself having that quality alive in you. How would it be if you had patience in your life? How would you relate to others? How would you do your business? Then the energy of the chant will go into the unconscious mind to activate these programs. It's all about the programs in the unconscious mind. We are like biorobots. If the right programs are on at the right time, boom, you have it. If the wrong programs are activated at the wrong times, we suffer. So this mantra has the quality and the energy to go into your unconscious mind and activate your divine qualities that you would like to shine through whatever you are. Just connect with that desire and start where you are, not where you want to be. देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। This next mantra that we would like to share with you is very, very special and unique in the sense that most of the mantras that we hear were revealed for maybe 5,000 years or 4,000 years. Who knows how old they are. But this mantra was only revealed in the recent times. And actually it's a mantra that describes the feeling of a seeker of so many lifetimes. Whenever you feel that you have found something that is so precious, that can give you the liberation that you were looking for all throughout these incarnations, during that time, you sing this mantra. It's a very, very auspicious chant that is saying, I've been looking for you in so many ways, through so many different forms, searching and searching. But I was trapped in karma. Karma was again and again holding me back in these cycles of samsara, or being alive and dying and reborn. Now I have found you, and the door has opened. And now I find my way into mukti, or liberation. Thank you, my Lord, for finding me. All this time I've been thinking that I was looking for you, when you were looking for me. So may this chant be a very auspicious sign in your journey that something extraordinary is to come, is coming to your life, is happening right now, that will bring something very auspicious, because this gift is beyond what we can expect. We can never think about the magnitude of the awakening, what it can really give you in your life. That's why there's nothing you can do to get it. It's not done by effort. It's just by grace and by benediction and by love. And this awakening can happen where there is sacredness. If you tap into the feeling of sacredness in your life, then this door can open for you. Sacredness is to live in awe. It's just to live the wonder of life with eyes open. So let's sing this mantra and ask for this blessing to come to us. This next mantra that I would like to share is probably my number one mantra. If I could choose one of all of them and say, okay, this is gonna be the one, it's this one. This mantra describes the evolution of consciousness. There's a story in India called the Dash avatars. Dash means 10, and avatars means forms. And this Dash avatars describes how consciousness will evolve throughout time. And this is important to us because we are consciousness. It's our story. So the first avatar is the fish avatar. It's a fish that is a god. So this avatar describes how consciousness started in the ocean, in the water. Life started in the water. So the first avatar is a fish. The second avatar is a turtle, because from the water we started moving to the land. So basically the turtle is like an amphibian. So it spends some time in the water, some time on the earth. So consciousness evolved to another level now. That's why we have the tortoise avatar. Then we have Varaha avatar. Baraja means the wild boar.
The white?
The wild boar. Yeah, like
White boar.
yeah, exactly.
Like a pig?
Yes.
Pig,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
And this animal is very violent and very savage. It's not like a dog, it's not like an animal that we can relate to. It's very connected with the earth and with the needs of living in the forest or living in nature. So that avatar is showing how consciousness now evolved to living and surviving and thriving in the land completely. After that, the fourth avatar became a dwarf. And this
Became
dwarf,
A dwarf.
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 7 dwarfs.
Oh, okay, a dwarf. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I need to improve my English. You can help me.
No, you're doing fine.
I'm from Russia, I get it. I get the accent.
You know, she's just from the East. This is what the consonants, you know. So you're doing fine.
So the very primitive human beings were basically the Homo sapiens and the Homo erectus. And there was a battle between these two. And finally the Homo sapiens won the battle. That's why the dwarf represents the tiny, but some dwarves also become, because they are magical beings, so they can become huge, they can become very tiny. But basically describes this evolution of consciousness where we started having these primitive human beings and primitive form of intelligence. And from there we evolved to the next avatar, that is the caveman, the man who wielded the axe. That is a very antisocial being, a dweller of the caves. And this man was basically non-social. He wouldn't relate to others. He would just, hunt or whatever he could collect for the day, and that's life. After that, we have the first avatar that creates society, that is Rama. So Lord Rama comes to create the first social structure that we know. And consciousness starts evolving from the caves to societies, the primitive forms of societies. So in the beginning we didn't know how to live together, how to cooperate. So Rama was the first one to bring in this concept to people, and he was a king. And he also denotes the most extraordinary qualities of a human being. He was honest, he was really for the people. He would always teach others, he had a lot of wisdom, a lot of love and compassion. After Rama, Krishna comes. And Krishna is the one, the statesman, the politician, the one who knows the in and outs of society and can play the game on the top of the pyramid. So this is where we all want to head, right? We want to head to that place in society where life becomes a game. We don't need to worry, we don't need to work, we just play with society, it's just a game. So Krishna is this consciousness, is the one who is telling Arjuna how to live the game of life. Arjuna is fighting a war against his cousins who are taking over the land, who are betraying his family, and he doesn't want to start the fight. So he's just about to, the two armies are facing each other, they're just about to start a big fight, but all of them are their family. So he says, either we win or we lose, I lose, because it's only us fighting this war. So I don't want to fight. And Krishna said, you are a warrior. You have to fight. That's your swadharma, that's your destiny. You have to be what you are. You cannot escape your truth. And this is a big lesson, right? Because in life, you have to be who you are. You cannot try to be somebody who you're not. Otherwise, life won't work for you. So he was a warrior, he had to fight. And Krishna taught all this way of living so that we can actually thrive in society and grow in society. And then we had the ninth avatar, that is the Buddha. And Buddha came to set the quest for enlightenment. Until that point, people even living in the social structure didn't have a vision that could go that far for human beings. Buddha was the first being who said, look at your true nature. You are a divine being. You can journey towards enlightenment. You can journey towards the highest awakening. Nobody else said that before, so we didn't know. We didn't know that was possible for us. So the Buddha was the 9th avatar. He set the quest for humanity so that we can journey towards enlightenment. But he couldn't give it. He just said, this is possible. He got it, but nobody else around him got it. So the 10th avatar is called Kalki avatar, who is the genetically supreme, who is the one who can deliver the awakening to people as a neurobiological transformation in the brain. Awakening is the next step of evolution. And for that evolution or that consciousness to be anchored in your body, you need a different brain. If you want to run iOS 9 on your iPhone, you cannot use an iPhone 2. It won't run, right? The hardware is not fast enough, you don't have enough memory, the screen won't be able to handle those graphics. You need to change the hardware. We need to change our brains physically, the physical structure. If that happens, you're able to anchor a higher state of consciousness. So Kalki, that is the last step of evolution, is what is happening now. People are going through a process of biological transformation. So I would like to share this mantra that describes this journey of evolution within ourselves. And it's basically saying how that infinite is connected with you through your heart. Because infinite energy was always there, and people were always here. But the link between the infinite energy and you has to be made. This mantra is that link. So during this chant, just go into your heart and connect with whichever form of the divine intelligence or presence or divine love is natural for you. Because that infinite relates to you in the way that is closer to your heart.
Definitely.
That was awesome.
Totally awesome.
The presence of Krishna is significant because he describes how it would be like if you were perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that it's about a being, it's about a state of consciousness. Krishna is perfect not because of his efforts, but because of the divine flowing through him, and he's not there. There's no person there at all. There's only the divine or the universe of all that is flowing through him. In our journey towards awakening, we start becoming empty until we become nothing. And this is the biggest fear for the self. Because all the time life is trying to disintegrate you, to make you into nothing. And we are so afraid to become nothing that we're all the time creating identities to hold on to something. Our credentials, our success, our life experiences, our past, our relationships. We are attached to all the things because these things create you. If only you would let go of all these identities, they are only identities that binds you with them, you become nothing. And the self disintegrates. And whatever is left is divine. But it's not you. We are the problem. The moment you're not there, everything is beautiful. And who is you? Who are you? You are all these identities. I'm my name, I'm my body. You're not your body. You're going to leave your body. Once your life is over, your physical life is over, you will continue your journey, but without the body. So you're not the body. I'm my name. I am Daniel Bellone. You're not your name. I can change your name and you're still there. Right? So you're not your name. Your name is just one other identity you have. I'm my relationships. I'm the son of so-and-so. I'm an American citizen. You're not that. So all these identities are false identifications. And these are the source of suffering. So the moment we move into that emptiness, we become like Krishna. We become perfect beings. Because the whole universe is just flowing through you. And whatever it flows through you becomes perfect action. It's not more reaction. When you're there, there's reaction. When you're not there, there's action. That's why we hear these beautiful Zen stories The disciple goes to the master. Master, please give me enlightenment. And he throws him out of the window and he breaks his legs. What happened? The master was living in action. Whatever he did was perfect for that person to grow and to evolve and to become an enlightened being. But how can we understand anything of that? If we are there, we would never do anything like that. Right? So, this is a Krishna consciousness. This is a potential for us. And then we have Brahma consciousness. And basically we are all the time engaging in two kind of activities. Everything we do is only two kind of activities. One is we are running away from pain all the time. And in everything we do, we are seeking pleasure. So all the time we are running away from pain and we are all the time seeking pleasure. And if you see behind everything you do, you're doing one of these two. And we are seeking this pleasure in the external world. We think we're going to become complete once we achieve all these dreams and desires that we have. But actually the key for happiness is inside. We know that as a concept. We're not living in that state of consciousness. If you could only realize that you are the reservoir of all pleasures, you achieve Brahma consciousness. You become Brahma. Then the craving stops. Buddha was saying, the problem with you is a craving. It's not the desires. There's nothing wrong with anything. It's the craving what is the source of suffering. So once the craving stops, whatever is left there is joy. So this mantra is to connect with the joy that is there right here and right now. Because you're either happy now or you will never be happy. This question of being happy in the future is just a trick of the mind to postpone your happiness forever. So during this chant, let's look into our lives and see how can we enjoy our lives however they are today. If you could only enjoy everything that you do. If you drink your coffee and you're completely drinking it, instead of thinking, oh, I have to go to the office, oh, I have to pay the rent. Where's the coffee? You miss the coffee. Then you're, all the time we are daydreaming. We are not alive. That's why life becomes so boring. Human beings are living in a state of boredom all the time. Why? Because we are not living. We are not here. We are missing everything that's happening around us. So this is a mantra to become present. Come here where you are and start living your life from here and see how it all goes. This is unconditional joy. This is unconditional love. There's nowhere else. There's no other place. There's no other moment. If you know this mantra, the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, please sing along with us.
just blend the music so beautifully. That sneeze that you just did. That was the best version.
So this is usually the part of the concert where I share some upbeat mantras. Because you have some mantras that are for meditation and going into stillness and becoming very silent within. But there are some other mantras that they are meant for expression of energy, of celebration. But I don't think you're in the mood to dance or just...
Yeah.
So I can probably play maybe one more mantra for Lord Hanuman. Because he's so important in our journey. What he represents is something that each one of us need. That is, he's extraordinary not because his own qualities. He knows he's nothing. He's just a monkey. But he's so much in love with his master, with Rama and Sita. He loves them so much. He's the perfect devotee. Even though he doesn't know that. He doesn't have that awareness. I'm the perfect devotee. He's just madly in love with them. That love is the source of his greatness. He becomes miraculous, extraordinary, the all-powerful, the unbreakable. So one of the names of Hanuman is Bajrangi. That means the one who has the body of a lightning. He has that energy. And also, he's unbreakable because he keeps on persevering again and again until he finally reaches whatever he's looking for. Perseverance is the key for success. It is the difference between the people who achieve their goals and the people who don't is because some people give up. The people who don't give up, they get where they want to go. But life is full of challenges. Life is trying to break you. That's why you need to have a body of steel. That's why you need Bajrangi. And then it says, Baba Hanuman. And Baba means old father or grandpa. But in terms of consciousness, the one who has acquired wisdom in life. So Hanuman has discovered this love. And this love became everything for him. There's nothing beyond that. There's nothing without that. So that's the wisdom that he has achieved in his life. He has discovered love. And once you discover love, you know exactly how to live. So during this chant, see what is the strength that you need in your life to evolve as a human being, to grow. Because unless you're growing in life, you're missing on joy. Growth and joy are two sides of the same coin. The moment you stop growing in your life, forget about joy. Because joy only happens with that expansion of energy. So we should keep on growing in our lives. So let's invite the energies of Hanuman to acquire that strength that we need to move forward. So to conclude this concert, I would like to share one final mantra
Yes.
that we usually sing at the end. Whenever we do a process like this and we activate doors of consciousness, then we close it somehow. Even though the journey continues, we are designed in such a way, human beings, that every experience should lead to gratitude. Even painful experiences, if you experience them completely, you should land up in gratitude. That's how we are designed. That's how perception evolves. But because we are all the time running away from suffering and seeking pleasure, we only find the gratitude in the beautiful things. But actually, every experience of life, if you can go through it completely, you will land up there in gratitude. Actually, our ancient forefathers, the Vedas, the one who gave us all these mantras, that they were kept secret a long, long period of time, actually. Before a person could receive one of these mantras, they had to be thoroughly prepared for many years, maybe 10, 20 years, doing austerities to get one of these mantras in the past. And only a master would give a mantra like this to their disciple. They were not open to the public. And we're living in times where all these doors of consciousness are available. This technology of consciousness is reaching normal people like us. And we are getting the benefits of it. We are getting transformed through them. So these seers, they were living in the last golden age. And they knew that the same way we have seasons in this planet, we have spring, we have summer, we have winter, we have seasons in the galactic perspective. So when we move away from our galactic center, we lose the connection with everything. Basically, what we lose is gratitude. Gratitude is that thing that has made the golden age go into a dark age. The moment human beings lost the gratitude, we lost everything. We lost the power, we lost the knowledge, we lost the love, we lost the joy, we lost everything. Because the gratitude is the highest of all feelings. It's that thing that makes everything connected. And we are designed in such a way that we should be living in gratitude all the time. But we've lost it. So this mantra is a mantra to express our gratitude. And gratitude is not saying thank you. That's a kind of kindness or being polite. Gratitude is an energy that arises in the heart when you are able to see the efforts of the people who are sacrificing themselves to make you happy, to give you what you want. The mind never likes to look into the things that you don't get benefit. It's all the time self-centered. This is the nature of the mind. It's not you, it's not me, it's everybody. This is how it works. So we never look into what the other has to go through in order for us to get what we want. We just take the things and we say, thank you. That's my gratitude. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate what you're giving me. Of course. But if you can feel what the other person went through to give you that, something will happen in your heart. It's not just something happening in the mind. You will feel the urge of giving something back to that person. We have felt this many times in our lives. When we really have this feeling of gratitude, you cannot stay there. You cannot stay still. You want to do something about it. You have to do something about it. Because that energy is pushing you and it's arising in the heart. So during this chant, just bring in front of your eyes your parents. Start with your father and spend some time looking into his eyes and wait for that feeling of gratitude first to arise, looking into all those things that you have received through him. Whether he's a good father or not, that's not the question. Each one of us is limited by our own state of consciousness. We are not responsible of where we are stuck. That's just how it is, you know. They didn't have the chance that we are having now of evolving to this speed and to move beyond our limitations. So they could give us whatever they could at that time, with that state of consciousness, with that information available or knowledge. So if we can only see all the efforts that he was doing for us to make us happy, starting by giving us life. And then we could move into our mother. And if you have a partner, then continue with your partner. If you have children, look into your children. Then you can continue with your brothers or the people that you love, your friends. And wait for that feeling to come. If it doesn't come, it doesn't matter. Just be honest with yourself. If you can see that you have no gratitude, that's the first step of gratitude. If that beautiful energy arises in your heart, take it as a benediction. Because it's the most beautiful thing to have. If you have gratitude, you have everything. Because you could be poor, you could be failure, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. If you have gratitude in your heart, you'll be happy, you'll feel complete. Gratitude is that key that opens every door. So during this chant, let's express our gratitude. I would like to express my gratitude to all of you for coming tonight, and to Doug for performing with me. So beautiful. Thank you, Sunny, so much for putting this together in less than one day. And
I know that's true because we didn't know about it until yesterday.
I didn't know about it either. So I wrote a CD that is called Kunjara, and it's a fruit of 5 years of work, because I wanted to create an album that I wanted to have this feeling of being circular without any changes in the key of the songs, nor the speed. So this is more like an Indian concept. The variation comes through the energy of the chants, not through the change in the tones, like we are used to in Western music. So I was thinking over and over again about how to make this happen and still make it interesting for the Western ear. So actually the ending of the album matches the beginning, so you can listen to it in a circular mode. And some of the songs, even if you loop them, the ending will match the beginning and they will become endless. There are no breaks in the whole piece.
Wow.
For 50 minutes. And each one of the chants is awakening from the root chakra all the way to the crown. And the last chant is Tomeva, is basically expressing our gratitude for the blessing of that journey. So if you would like to keep on listening to these mantras, you can get a CD on your way out. I hope to see you again very soon.
In China.
Thank you.
And just so you know, we've had over 100 people watching, and it is the most amount of people that we've ever had on a live stream before.
Oh my God.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
So beautiful.
Very small voice. Awesome. Yes, you are. Thank you all. Thank you all very much. Love to all. I have such gratitude. How much fun this was. Seeing all your comments. Over 100 comments. And Facebook said it's my most successful live stream ever. Thank you, everyone. Love to all.